3, 2, 1.
How do I hold this
this
damn
is
thing?
good.
I probably should have asked
Yo.
for the. It's like this, right?
Yeah.
Alison,
Just
ask the pro.
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
that's the pro.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yo. But yeah, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
Another ep of the pod.
Flip.
I can't lie, we're loving this.
This is us. This is definitely
yeah.
us, and I think you guys enjoy watching, which I love as well. Like, I'm so happy that you lot actually spend an hour of your time clocking into
Yeah.
these episodes.
It's a long time, you know.
It's a long time. You lot could be watching
Stranger Things.
Yeah, trust me. Or what's good, Power or something. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
you guys will be tuning into WE LAIVE, so it's actually a big I think we'll always be thankful for it.
So
So just thank you so
thankful.
much. We're always going to mention it. So thank you so much for being supportive in that way.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Bro.
Yeah.
the notice, it doesn't go unnoticed.
Innit?
For real.
Facts.
Clapping our hands to y'all.
Absolutely.
Literally. Alison can actually clap this ep.
Yeah.
I'm so.
I feel a bit left out.
Yeah, bro. That's how
You know what she said? I started clapping my knees. I was like, bro, what?
That's hilarious.
I had to, bro.
Nah,
No,
real.
thanks. Flip.
But yeah, man, quickly, should we? So today, what are we doing on the app?
So today, I asked our supporters to give us some dilemmas. And we do have, I think, 2 that I actually just want to mention. There's one very big one that we'll get into. But yeah, should we just get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You want to give a disclaimer about what we're going to be talking about just quickly?
Just to let you guys know that this episode is a little bit more serious, and we'll be talking about sensitive topics, and we will be mentioning
Not the whole episode.
not the
though.
whole
Yeah,
episode,
just-
guys.
just
You
a
also
bit.
a little
there,
bit.
G. I was like,
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
No, but just
Innit?
no, but it will be a little bit more sense because the topics within this dilemma. The topic of suicide will be mentioned. So please, if you're ever feeling like you need help or you feel like things are getting really, really hard and these type of thoughts do come into your mind, don't hesitate to call. I've got 2 numbers here, NHS 111 and the Samaritans 116 123. Do not hesitate to call these people, get the help that you need. There are always people that can help. So let me get straight into the dilemma. So we have a lovely supporter that said, my best friend is we had to reword it because I can't, like, the English was a bit mad, but obviously I know you was just trying to send us something, like, I was really
quickly.
struggling. So this is like a rephrase, but my best friend is dating a girl who used to bully me back in college. When she first joined the school, she and her friends confronted me in front of everyone at lunchtime, accusing me of spreading a rumor I had nothing to do with. They said some really horrible things about my biggest insecurities, things that have affected me for years and even contributed to suicidal thoughts. I told my best friend how much that situation hurt me, and he knows how sensitive I am about those insecurities. Later on, his girlfriend apologized and said it was a misunderstanding. I accepted it calmly and it didn't erase how it made me feel. When I opened up to my best friend again, he said, "Man appreciates you not making it a big deal."
Wait, hold on. Can you do that again?
Yeah.
What?
When I opened up to my best friend again, he said, "Man appreciates you not making it a big deal," which made me feel like I had reacted differently. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
He would have thought he would have thought I was exaggerating. Now he wants me to be friends with her, but I don't feel comfortable. It would feel fake, but because the whole thing genuinely traumatized me. I'm not trying to tell him to break up with her or to stop being friends with anyone. I just don't know how to. Sorry guys, I'm told this thing's a bit heavy. I'm not trying to tell him to break up with her or stop being friends with anyone. I just don't know how to talk to him without it seeming like I'm trying to interfere in his relationship. And I don't want to lose him because he's always been like a big brother and giving me great advice. So I'm stuck. Should I talk to him again? Should I distance myself from the friendship? Or am I just overthinking everything?
Damn.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
First of all, great
That's-
English. Like,
Yeah.
that was well written.
You're good
Yeah.
at, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could write a paragraph that long. You read that smoothly.
Yeah, yeah, I can't lie. I was waiting for her to start. I was like, yeah, she's gonna mess up.
You're cold. You're cold. That's like reading a
This was
paragraph.
just like I think I'm assuming that the insecure, because I know I didn't actually directly mention suicide, but she said that was something, the bullying contributed to those thoughts. So just to clarify.
Okay.
So guys, what type of advice would you give to this person? I believe it would be a young girl.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your advice?
Can I speak for myself?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like when you're in friendship groups and people start mixing with people that you might not get along with or you
Yeah.
have a history with and it might not be positive, I say just distance yourself.
Yeah.
Because you might be feeling that the other person might not be. Do you
Yeah.
get it? So that girl who was saying the mad things about you, she doesn't feel any type of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like remorse for the things that she said when you were younger or whatever. So just distance yourself. You're gonna feel those things. So maybe just don't speak to the guy as often. Like just distance. Like protect your peace. Obviously, we're not saying distance to the point where you guys aren't friends anymore. But if you know that it's genuinely affecting you, just avoid it. Like,
I think I was gonna say something similar to that. I feel like if that girl and her group of friends made you feel to that point, like contributed to that, just like keep your peace. Don't surround yourself with people that will trigger even the memories of how you felt back then. There's no point. It's not worth it.
Facts.
Damn. Now, do you know what it is? Because I hear like from both of you guys' points. Because obviously, I feel like if we are relating to what she's talking about, like there are certain people that we have found in our lives that are less closer to us than probably they were before. And so we have dealt with this a little bit in certain ways where it's like, okay, this is maybe how I would have handled it differently, or this is how I would handle it now, whatever. But I think in that situation, just like what you guys said, like I think if your friend is able to acquaint themselves with someone that is comfortable to speak like that about you, in my opinion, that person doesn't really hold you to that type of regard, because I just don't believe that, for example, if we're talking about us here, I don't believe anyone could speak bad or negative about you guys and I'm in the room. It could never run. So
and if they do, you protect me.
And if they do, but even then, like the friendship should already speak volumes for itself, that when Thingy's around, we can't, if we want to, we can't say what we want to say because Thingy's around. That way you're not ever implicated when it does come about and it's like you was in the room. Because it's so easy for your friend to flip on you because they trusted you more. You know, like, bro, it's really the other people that were doing the most, but because you were there, that's now that passer between you and the person because you were there, just because you were there. So it's like, I feel like genuinely, the guy, yes, maybe he's a good friend, but I feel like as we get older, we meet new people, we have to put ourselves out there. Like, it's genuinely something that I learned. Like, you have to try and connect with other people, you know what I'm saying, that you actually relate to on different grounds, and that way you won't attach yourself to him being a big brother, if that makes sense, because I feel like that's where the attachment is.
Still, I feel like sometimes that attachment to the big is causing you a disservice. Like, if your friend can't comfort you in that time, are they really a friend, a close friend? Is that really somebody that you want to consider and hold on to? That's that. I don't, me personally, like, in friendships, you have to be happy. There has to be communication. There has to be understanding. There's a lot of things that you have to have. You have to have high standards for your friendships because you choose for them to be there. You don't have to be friends with them. So if someone is making you feel like, damn, you feel alone, or you feel, that's actually a sign to kind of take a step back. There will always be new friends. There will always.
I've met some grand people in my life.
Yeah, literally. Literally, like.
Just sorry, my bad to cut you off. Just quickly, to play devil's advocate though. This guy,
sorry.
You are not a devil.
Yeah, but what's the
negative?
thing?
Negative advocate.
Oh my
just say the other side.
Yeah, the other side. Yeah, to play the other side, you have to remember the guy. He's dating this girl now. Like, he actually
loves her.
Yeah, he loves this girl. So it's like we have to think in his shoes. Do I protect my girlfriend or this friend?
I don't think necessarily. I feel like sometimes is when relationships come into the conversation, when it comes to the best friend and this and that. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit sticky to kind of get involved in those type of waters. That's all I want to say. I feel like when there's somebody else in the picture, it can be very difficult to kind of like, for it to make sense for you. If you're friends with somebody, say if I'm friends with Shama and he's got a girlfriend that doesn't like me, there's not much I can do. I have to firm it. I have to just hold it down. I have to firm it. I'm going to have to be like, well. And I hope that Shama will probably come back to his flipping senses, because I know he wouldn't do me like that. Would you, Shama?
Do you know what's so mad?
Would you?
We've experienced this.
I was going to say, do we have permission?
No, of course.
Yeah,
but I mean, don't bring up her name. Just to make sure. Just to make sure.
Wait, permission to what?
to relate to our own
experiences.
So, okay.
Within reason and no names.
Yeah. So
come on,
obviously, like, I was dating someone, and like with my female friends, like there was very hard conversations that happened, and it was more on like for me personally, I knew how my girl was. Like she wasn't insecure in it, but I could tell when things triggered her. So knowing my girl, I'm gonna now distance myself. Not saying I hate you or like I now start talking bad about you, but I'm not gonna speak to you as much. I'm not gonna be alone with you. I'm not gonna go out my way to start doing things because it might to my girl look like disrespect. So one thing I tried to do was not have to over-explain myself. Do you know what I mean? To my girl, not to you lot. Like not have to over-explain. Oh yeah, no, but she's been my friend for 17 years. She's been this. She's done this for me. That part, and also it starts to make you look like you're guilty. Because like, if she's really your friend, why are you doing all this? Just say she's your friend. Like leave it there. Now you're trying to defend by saying years and what she bought you when you was 12 and all of that. So I clocked for myself. The easiest way to do that was to be raw. And I love our friendship because as much as there was a passer, but we had like a bit of tension with the female friends.
Can I tell them?
Go
So
on.
what happened was, this is how it happened on myself and Kimberly's side. So we were just, I was sat in my living room and me and Kimberly were on FaceTime, right? And I don't know how it got to that yet, but I just saw that I'd been unfollowed by my brother.
No, wait, hold on.
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
Oh, I
Okay,
can't
now
lie.
I'll let you lot speak. And then
No,
I'll
let
give
her lie,
go
because
on,
moms,
go on,
I need
go on.
answers to this
go on,
today.
go on.
No, because I got some answers. That's why I'm happy to speak about it, because it just goes to show why we're here today.
Yeah.
So I've seen that I've been unfollowed. So I say, Kimberly, Shama's unfollowed me on Instagram. And then I go to see, I don't know whether it was, I don't think Snap, but it was everything that was not Snapchat. I no longer had access to.
But I wasn't posting on TikTok. I didn't have TikTok. So
He didn't have TikTok at the time. But I think, it was still significant because, again, you only have maybe
You have
Snapchat
some things
and
to
cool.
answer today.
So obviously, I was just like, so Kim was like, what the heck? So Kim went and simultaneously checked as well. Because I guess in this point, we're in the same boat. Because you know what I'm saying? He's like, brother. And she said, hold on. I have been unfollowed too.
Right.
And we looked at each other.
The first thing I thought was this must have been a double
must have
whammy
been,
accident.
double
He
whammy.
did this. He did this twice by mistake.
Unfollow.
It was literally. You know, he slipped twice. You know, and clicked confirm. Bro.
Like, I thought that genuinely it was an accident, but I thought because it was both of us, I've been
I've been picturing him since the episode started.
no domestic violence. You guys will have you weak.
Nah,
Bro,
that's
the way that
crazy.
Shama grabs my wrist.
Yeah,
bro.
This is why you can't sit next to me. It's the first thing.
Serious, G.
Yeah, right.
Things where I regret my
Go on.
decision.
But yeah,
And I come and sit here.
it's obviously, I think I messaged him on Snapchat and I said, hello, get down. What is that? I was like, excuse me, what's going on here? And he was like, I'll explain. I was like, no, do it now. He was like, no, I'll explain. I said, this is meaty. This is very meaty. So now me and Kim are kind of amping each other up like, how could he? That's our brother. Why would he do that? Because we're now going through scenarios in our head that's like whatever. But at the same time, because we have so much respect for you, we was like, we're going to let him speak because it has to be a educational reason as to why he's done this.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily that following, that was I think like a Friday or Thursday, that following week, it was a Sunday and we'd met up, whatever. And literally I said, Shama, no more. They was watching a game. I think Man U was playing and Arsenal and whoever else, G. All three teams
No,
at the same time.
everybody ever was playing.
Bro,
Bare man on the pitch.
Bare man. Bro. Cool. I should have sat next time.
See how you hear stuff.
Yeah, man. Yo, so then obviously, cool, he's explaining and he's like, look, obviously he's explaining it and I've more or less given him my side to be like, look, this is how it also deems that you need to understand we're not disposable friends. Like you can't turn around and unfollow your friends because of the sake of, you know what I'm saying? We can't be at the what's that word called?
Dispose at your disposal.
Yeah, we can't be at your disposal.
Yeah.
Like I remember using that word and I felt so educational. I felt so good. Yeah, I felt so good. Where I was like, we're not at your disposal. You know,
ChatGPT working overtime.
ChatGPT worked there. The black people was
She's
there.
not using the right word. Yeah, she's
I
not.
literally was like, we're not at your disposal. If you don't want to be friends with me, tell me now.
Yeah.
And I will leave you alone. But if you're going to do this thing and run the whole, sometimes you follow me, sometimes, I can understand for the sake of a relationship.
Clarify that I didn't do that.
No.
I didn't follow and
no, he
unfollow.
didn't
Yeah,
follow
okay,
and unfollow.
cool,
But
cool.
I'm just, you know, I'm now creating scenarios so that
Yeah.
he understands the severity of what you've just done. Of course, it's only social media, but again, it also tells a story to who you're doing it for. So now that person is now gonna not respect me because you don't. Well, it kind of makes it look like you don't respect me, or it makes it look like you don't rate me that much because you could just unfollow me. Even though it's social media, but there's a deeper meaning to it because it's like, that's where we communicate. That's where we support each other. That's where we, you know what I'm saying? We see what we're doing and stuff like that. So it's like, I was at Meaty, but the reason why I say this is we was able to communicate and he was able to understand my point of view and he was able to and I was able to understand his point of view. He followed me back, by the way.
Yeah, wait, no, not straight away when I broke up with her.
Yes, so I was still unfollowed?
Yes, you know this.
Right.
Okay,
I
now,
didn't know
wait,
this.
The
wait
pot
there.
gets hot.
No, wait,
Is that
wait
saying?
there.
The pot gets
that's
hot.
definitely not it.
It gets thicker.
The plot thickens.
Oh,
The
yeah.
plot
Guys,
gets
I thought you
hot.
said pot, bro.
She did,
I
Hannah.
said the pot gets hot.
Yeah,
And then
man.
I was meant to say
Yeah,
the plot
man.
thickens.
Yeah, man.
You
Anyway.
just carry on and keep fighting for yourself.
So no,
you need a lawyer.
because we spoke about this, and I told you lot the reason. I said, yo, essentially around that time we were going through this. Like, she's now starting to question certain friends, and she was right about some, not you lot. She was right about some of them, about their intentions, like some of them, whatever. So that got sorted. And then while she was like talking to me about how she felt, I was like, you know what? You do know I don't care about my social media. Like, I don't. That time, bro, I had 0 posts. Yes or no?
No.
I was
Yes,
not
still.
posting.
I don't
Wait,
care.
stop coughing and talking. Wait. So I had no posts. I like social media was nothing to me. And bearing in mind, I was thinking about deleting. So I was like, you know what? Calm. One time she fell asleep. I wrote a poem. I texted her my feelings. I was just pouring out. I said, yo, I hate that around this time you've been feeling insecure. You're like questioning my friendships. I want to show you that my intentions are for you. My friends matter. Don't get twisted. I wasn't behind you lot's back saying, oh yeah, nah, don't care about this one. Don't care about this one. I was saying, yo, look, I want to show you that I care about you. Watch this. Unfollowed every female. Did you lot check to see if there was any women on there?
Nah, but I don't give
Now
a damn.
wait, no,
Because
no,
I'm not.
no,
No.
Tahila was
No,
so
in it, bro.
That's my
bro.
sister.
Seriously?
No, you're not. You're
Oh.
not blood. You're not
I
blood.
can't let my heart.
You're not,
That's
you're not blood.
Gee, I've
But
seen your
wait
bare
there.
feet. I am blood.
In it, bro. Literally,
wait there.
you have to just round it up. I can't lie.
So I was like, genuinely, I just unfollowed all women. I was like, you know what? And bearing in mind, come on, if you lot's boyfriend did that, are you not gonna be gassed?
No,
I'm thinking, I would think that he's
Come
cheating
on.
on
Stand
me,
your
though.
ground.
It's
What
not
do you mean?
needed.
These people
I-
were there
but
before
that's
me.
bear
I'd
in
only
mind, she
expect
didn't-
it if I felt like the people that he was doing it were people that didn't matter
She
to him.
didn't
If it was
ask
your
me.
sister.
She didn't ask me.
Yeah, but
But
I
no.
did it off
But
my
you know
own
what? I do
accord.
understand what Shama was saying in it. Because obviously, when this happened, I remember Alison was kind of crushing. And I thought, nah, Shama, how can you, bro? Shama, bro.
Hear it.
Shama. But then I just was like, when I realized what was going on, I kind of just understood because it does happen a lot.
when did you realize?
I did realize because I remember
When he spoke to you?
No, obviously, no. I didn't bug out at the time. I was like, no.
Yo,
Listen to
I
what I'm
need
saying.
VAR, bro.
No, I did know. I was at first when you told me, I was like, that's mad.
Yeah.
But then I did say like it might have been, and I just left it. I didn't link you to go and speak to him. That
Yeah,
day.
but no, you came afterwards and you spoke afterwards.
Yeah, but I wasn't on a like. I don't think I messaged you about it. I think Alison
Yeah, I think it was-
Alison did it on my behalf, but I didn't go to beef him on my ones. It was meaty though. Don't get it twisted. I wasn't, bro. How can you unfollow me? We're your sisters. It's never a that. So why would you feel like, oh, you have to unfollow me to prove something to your girl? Your girl should know that we're your sisters. Like, and obviously we're gonna love your girl if she loves you. Like, it's not that. But when obviously I've been in this situation before, or I've seen this situation before when I've seen people in their relationships and like they're now trying to like have you half in, half out. They're removing you but adding you back tomorrow. They're deleting you and then unblocking you next week and doing all of this stuff. And I hate it, bro. Either sort your relationship out or just leave us alone altogether.
Yeah.
Because a healthy relationship, I'm assuming, would be that your partner is comfortable with your female friendships, and your female friendships are genuine female friendships, not those female friendships where you're here kissing and doing all of that. No.
No, but okay, so I think that's my point of view as to why I was irritated in that time.
Yeah.
Because, like, we
Because
are
we knew.
genuine.
Yeah.
We are not
Yeah.
with kissy missy, whatever.
Yeah,
We
bro.
are genuinely.
Still.
So that's where my frustration came
I
from.
No,
hear it.
yeah, but the thing, obviously, I'm just saying that, like, in other situations, I've seen it happen. Because obviously, when the going gets tough and you're fighting for your life and your relationship,
You do
Mom
anything.
Shama
Do
thought that was a
anything.
great idea to follow his
Yeah.
sisters. I don't know who told you about that, but obviously you tried it.
And do you know what's so mad? Because I'm glad you lot said, like, oh, you're half in, half out. It wasn't a thing where when I see you in person now, I'm treating you different.
Yeah.
I didn't stop treating you the way I felt about you.
Yeah.
It was literally just, yo, on socials, I'm really just trying to make her see that this is not, like,
Yeah.
I'm really not doing nothing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
in that relationship, I was so loyal. And I thought, yo, if I say I'm this person, surely I can just remove all the women. And it's
Yeah.
just not an issue.
No, I hear you. I understand your
I tried
mindset.
to simplify it,
but
like,
yeah,
but
I
yeah.
feel like for you, it was like you had your girl's best interests at mind. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like because obviously at the end of the day,
Everyone
you're not thinking about us in it. Like it's not that deep.
And
And
it's
that
so-
moment in time, you was trying to resolve the problem
Yeah.
with you and your girl.
I mean, looking back, and I can say this confidently, that's meedy. Like, it
Yeah,
fully
nah, it was
is.
meaty
But
still.
it was like in that moment, that's what I felt. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
let me just protect this girl's feelings and talk to them. Because, bro, imagine if I ignored you, or if
I
I
would've
just didn't
knocked
want
you
to have a
out.
conversation.
Yeah.
Then you could say, oh, he's meaty, and also he's literally just
Yeah.
avoiding us. But I was open to having the conversation and the other conversations as well that we had, because it wasn't me trying to hide behind anything.
Yeah.
It was literally just, yo, I'm gonna protect this relationship. And just go from
No,
there.
I hear it still. I feel like obviously with your relationship, it's like it's different to normal friendship. Obviously, we aren't normal friends because Shama's our brother in it, so I wouldn't see it as normal friendship. But I can understand that in that sense, maybe you just felt like you had to fight for what you had. Because I'd expect that if somebody, like if we were all dating and they were to mess up, you better fight for your life. You better fight for your life. But no, I definitely hear it. So how do you lot feel about like? Obviously, maybe not necessarily in your shoes, or maybe like in the future, if you was to get married or whatever, how would you lot feel about female friends and stuff like that? What's your approach to it? If there was somebody that you were feeling iffy about, what's your approach to the person, or what would you expect that person to do if like male friends, female friends?
I know you go. I feel like you haven't spoken. Go on.
Oh, damn. You know what it is? I feel like I'm not even, like, I don't think I'm insecure in the sense of I'm always going to think if I'm with my man and it's like he's got these female friends, I'm thinking like, what the hell? Because I've got male friends as well.
Yeah.
But if I've got a feeling, there's probably a reason why, I'll just have the conversation. Like, I'm going to speak to you about it. Like, as my partner, you're the person I'm going to speak with.
Yeah.
And be like, this is how I feel about this, the reasons why, and then sort of hear him out and see, like, what he says in response to that.
And what if you
Really.
feel like he's like, nah, it's my girl for 10 years. She brought me a sweet.
Is
year
it?
three."
Is my feelings valid? Like, is what I'm seeing, is it valid? Or
It
am I
could
just-
be or could not be.
Like you're not, you don't.
You
know.
don't know.
You never know.
Be honest.
I probably just need like a lot of reassurance.
Yeah.
If you get it.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like if I've expressed this to you, you've got to move a type of way where it's
Yeah.
like, I don't want now to be seeing, I don't know, now you two are going out for dinner and doing whatever. You know what I
I
mean?
can't
Like,
lie
don't-
to you. Let me
I'm not-
just
yeah,
say this. Sorry
I
to
don't-
ruin
bro,
the
yeah.
people them's relationships
Bruh.
move.
Yeah.
But you don't need to be on FaceTime to your best friend at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You
Go
don't.
to-
You don't.
Go to sleep. You don't need to be doing what's it called, holidays and that, bro. Why the hell would I be on holiday with Shama? Why?
Yeah, it just
Me and
doesn't
him.
make sense,
It doesn't
bro.
make
It
sense.
doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
it's forceful and you're a beg. Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, you're just
It's the
begging it.
truth.
bro.
Nah, it's the
No, but
truth.
it's
Don't
true. You don't.
apologize
You
to
don't.
you.
Trust me. I'll take that back, bro. Bro,
You're
cut
right
that out, bro. Bro, cut that out, bro.
Got back the sorry.
Yeah,
the best part
yeah,
is
yeah. You know what he said.
Nah.
But now,
But
facts,
yeah,
how can
yeah.
you sit there and try to defend, oh yeah, can I go on holiday with my best friend, bro? Go and find yourself a man
Yeah,
and get
get
married
yourself
and
a
do
man,
that.
bro,
Don't
yeah.
annoy me, but you're gonna sit here and fight for your right to go with your you're a beg, bro. Even with the man, them like, yeah, my female best friend, yeah, she cooks for me.
Allow it, bro.
Guys,
This is
God,
deeper.
This we don't do those games around
Yeah,
here.
we don't.
Wait,
Behave
You
yourself.
guys cook for me.
Bro, you're literally our brother, unfortunately.
Yeah.
bro.
So what if the guy's telling the truth?
Yeah, but you don't. I'm not cooking
but
for
we
you
cook
at
as
2
well,
a.m.
one
yeah,
person,
and
like,
there's
one
all.
to
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Oh, yeah, I'm
okay,
gonna cook
okay.
for you some after work, bro. It's not like that. It's like I'm feeding you because you look like you haven't eaten.
Nah.
Because as a sister, I care for your well-being and
Don't
like,
try adding the
obviously,
extra
I
thing
say no
after.
more. Let me
Don't
just
try
shush
adding
my
the
lips.
extra thing.
Yo. But bro,
Alison, what do you think? Save me.
yo.
Yeah, go.
Alison, don't stop, bro.
Bro.
Yo, I'm catching catching flies, G, man. Stop. Do you know what? I forgot the question.
Like
How would you feel about
female
being
best
female
friend.
best
I don't
friend.
care about all of that. That's boring.
Yes.
I think what the girl should do is talk to the boy. And I wouldn't say ultimatum him, but
But yeah, sometimes you have to.
sometimes you have
Yeah,
to.
real.
Yeah.
Because your feelings are at stake here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to be able to move forward from this relationship learning that, okay, this is what I won't accept.
Yeah.
Because if you continue
Still.
in that situation, you
You
won't
won't
know a
accept-
good
yeah.
friend in front of you when they're in front of you.
150%. And do you know what? In situations like that where you're questioning things like how you feel, there's
Yeah.
always another
Yeah.
friend on the
Yeah.
other side, because
Yeah.
there are friends that will come and validate how you feel, that will listen to you, that will understand. Even what you're saying is 2 bags of poo. They're going to sit there
Yeah,
and
and
listen to you
validate
say,
you.
do you know, validate it. And even if maybe they'll even correct you if you're wrong, but they're not going to sit here and make you feel like what you're feeling is,
Yeah,
is,
it's
is,
completely
is
rubbish.
mad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, do you
yeah.
know what I mean? If you were getting bullied by so-and-so and you've expressed this and what did he say? Man said, I appreciate you and that.
That's
We all
crazy.
went
Bro,
to
from
English
man
classes.
said,
Yeah. It's
We
not
all
even
have access to
considerate.
Chat GPT.
I said, man
Jesus.
appreciates it.
Man appreciates it.
Man
Could've said
appreciates
something
it.
else, bro.
Bro, that
Yeah.
sucks.
But I even wanted to ask, like, on the topic of friendships, right? You see, with friendships, do you guys agree with that? A friendship is also a relationship, so you should
Yeah.
treat a friendship the same way. And with that, I know what I mean when I say that, but what is that to you guys?
Yeah. I feel like, sorry to cut anybody off, but like, I feel like,
Turn that flash off.
Nah,
Yo,
can we talk
you
about
lot,
that for a
man,
second? Can we talk about
sorry.
that for a second quickly?
Yo.
Why does your phone flash?
It's so mean.
When you
Well,
get a message.
Did you,
It's
do you
so
guys
mean.
know exactly? You know that I've got a message, and that's what it's there for.
We don't wanna know.
I got a message. Yes, I did. I got a message.
But we don't want to know.
Yeah,
mums,
it's
why
not
does
for you, it's
everyone
for
have-
me.
Yeah, but we
You can ignore it.
No, we can't.
We can't.
Yeah, but then I go on
bro.
D&D, then you guys cry. So I can't lie. You guys need to actually make up your mind.
Wait,
still.
hold on.
Yeah.
So turn off the D&D, turn off the flash.
Don't tell me what to do.
Simple.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this,
Yes, ma'am.
this is my phone, bro.
Say
I'm
less.
just gonna put this flash on Pro Max.
Yeah, good.
That flash bro.
You guys will be alright, bro.
That flash stresses me out every day.
Do you know it happened in the house?
actually
Yeah?
can't
And
win.
I looked around because I thought there was lightning,
Yeah.
and nobody looked. I was like, "Yo, did anyone else?" And then I saw her phone's on the cabinet.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Like,
That's actually when it's off D&D. Bear in mind that other episode you lot got
it's
onto.
just hitting me like, what is that?
All of
actually,
you.
like, disorientates you.
Nah, it's alright.
That's not the word.
Disintoriate.
Yo, she's been saying the wrong stuff.
But that's how much your flash has got to her. She's
I can't
No,
understand
don't
the right
blame
word
the
to
flash.
take.
Do not blame the flash. Yeah, come,
thank
come,
you.
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, come
yeah,
collect.
yeah, corner, bro.
Come collect. Yo, we
Yeah, you
need
have
a
to
move.
stand
We
No,
need.
please.
You have to stand there. We have to write this down. I can't lie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What did you say? Discontinent?
That's another one. For
No,
you.
it's not. Don't even try.
It's not. It's not. Wait. Back on topic. Because that was a good question. Let's go back. Yo, let's go back. So you asked the question. You said, "How do you? Is a friendship like a
Oh
relationship?"
yeah.
Essentially?
No, I definitely do feel. I feel like I hold my friendships very highly, and I've always said this. Like my friends, they're God sent.
yeah.
They're actually, you know, like I envision a future with these lot. Like even because obviously you have your family and stuff, and they're always bound by you by blood. But these friends are people that you choose, and being able to make that choice correctly and know that, do you know what? When the going gets tough, my friends are there. When the going gets good, my friends are there. And like, when people say the whole low maintenance, like I'm a low maintenance friend, and then next week you're gonna cry that no one turned up to your birthday. Because I actually made this comment on my Finsta, and I was like,
Yeah, man.
friendships are like relationships. You have to upkeep them.
Yeah.
You gotta check in. Yes, life might be hard, but everybody else is going through something. Everyone else's life is hard. Bills need to be paid. Everyone's tired. Everyone's got work. Everyone's got this. Everyone's fighting for that. You need to check into your friends. These are little things. See your friends. Call them. Check in on them. Do anything. If it's time for their birthday, show up. If you can't show up, maybe bring a gift. Come and visit them sometimes for an hour, 30 minutes. Link up. There's so many ways to maintain the friendship. How when we link up, when you lot come round, that's you guys maintaining a friendship. That's you lot making sure, checking in. Or passing by, I'm gonna come over. These are all, you have to keep it strong. When people complain about having not very strong friendships and stuff like that, and I've been very blessed, like especially with these lot in front of me, like I've been very blessed to say that these lot are my closest friends. Like obviously alongside other people, not just these lot, but other people as well. But these are people that I know will show up for me when I need them to. I can already, bro, my wedding day, my bridesmaids and guys,
will it end?
bride guys. Where will it end?
Brad guys. Why are you joining that? There was a Brad guys.
Yo. Write that down.
Bro.
Yeah, Brad guys.
Brad
I think that was kind of dope, though.
I lied.
You wanna put
Let me
That was cold.
You guys didn't stand in the corner to do that.
man.
Bro, you haven't stood in the corner yet. For what you just said, don't worry, we'll put you by AI. Man, I know because the people in Minnesota are literally fine. Sorry.
Oh,
nah.
Hannah,
No, but we stop using AI though, guys, isn't it? Like, it's not good. Bro.
I know. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like with friendships, you do keep it. You keep them like a relationship. You check up on each other. You show out for each other.
Yeah.
You get like as a person. I feel like in life when things get tough, like I know I can count on my friends. Imagine not having that.
Yeah.
My friends show up for me times when I don't even tell them like what the issue is.
Yeah.
You guys as well, like you will show up for me. You guys will be there for me. You're my support system.
Yeah.
So you have to maintain that because without friends, like obviously you've got family, but the world would be so lonely for us.
100.
To play the other side again, bro, I'm the meatiest. Like, I won't call, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually not a thing. But you see the whole showing up thing, I can't lie. I even had to check myself. Like, when I went to Brum, literally for this guy's birthday. Shout out Joel, man. Like, that's the first time we've ever linked. But we've been friends for time.
Yeah.
I clocked. If I can turn up, I will do it. But I can't lie to you. Making that phone call is important still.
Yeah.
It's very important.
It's very important.
It's something I need to work on because, bro, I just hate phone calls.
Yeah.
Like, don't get twisted. When you're talking to someone, I feel like it's different. But with a friend, deep it. Like, because you're fully invested in that person. Whereas I feel like with a friend, you're just like, I need to say something and then I'm coming off type thing.
Yeah.
So I just need to work on that, like, slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Like, don't make it like a, yo, quickly, can I do this? And then
It is a
cut.
two-way thing though,
Yeah.
innit? Like I feel like even with us like being able to move out and move together, it's given you guys the space to be able to come around and pass by. We've been able, like our friendships, the friendships that have 10 years and all this and that have re-sprouted because obviously you have the space to be able to sit and talk with the people that we love and care about. But I do think like with high maintenance, it's obviously not just checking in as well, but yeah, I think definitely showing up. But showing up is also like, if something happens to that person, at least you can just message and say your words. Do you know what I mean? Even if it doesn't even have to be live, you can sit there and pray for them. Like you can sit there and have your wishes or just think about them. Even if I see like, there's me and Shama, like I think before this time, before I moved, obviously me and Shama have always been close, but we don't speak all the time, innit? Like we don't speak always. It's when I see him. And when I saw he was doing his content and stuff like that, every time somebody asked me, oh Kiki, do you know anybody? I've got a guy. I'm sending Shama's name straight through. I haven't spoken to Shama in 3 weeks. But I've sent his thing through. I've sent him, I'll be like, yo, Shama, this is what I think you could do. Oh, this is an idea. If I'm seeing TikToks and I see something that can help somebody's brand, and my friend's got a business or a brand or an idea or something, let me just send this to you. Yeah. I'm not saying that, I'm the model friend, but it's like just having that thought of your mind. That's also showing up. You don't have to necessarily turn up every time because it's hard. I've got loads of friends in London that I literally see once a year and the love is still real. But at least I know that if you have a brand, I'm going to support it. I'm going to like, I'm going to comment, I'm going to show up. If it's your birthday, I'm going to say happy birthday. If I can turn up, I will. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's those little things. Yeah. You don't have to go. I know birthday dinners are meaty, but sometimes just go. Yeah. If you've got the time, just go. Yeah. And you can come back. It's going to be 2 hours. You'll be okay. Yeah. Even though they're jarring. Or just show up and just say happy birthday. Give them a call. Yeah. It's just things like that. Yeah. So I do feel like relationships are definitely high maintenance. And bro, my future husband better pray because the standard that these lot have set,
is top, bro.
It's up there, bro. It's actually up there. Like, it's very hard to compete. So you couldn't even like feel like, oh, you could be half-hearted about being a friend first in a relationship because my friends are of great quality. Yeah, man, they're of great quality. That's amazing. So, yeah, man, obviously, I'm not trying to glaze you, look, though.
You already did, G.
Yeah. Sorry,
Alison,
I feel like that Krispy Kreme donut.
God, yo, why is that bike so loud?
Bro,
surely you lot on the mic.
That's that noise, that rock.
So
That was
loud,
crazy.
See that, Revan? Last app? Yeah.
Was that what it sounded like?
Yeah, when you lock in, you'll know.
Did you just try promoting?
But hey, do you know what it is? Yeah, I'll be honest. I only brought that conversation up because I saw a video on TikTok, and it's about a girl who basically cut off all her friends.
Damn, why?
Choices. These are choices.
She cut off every single last one of them because she felt as though none of them. So basically, I think she said she was having a birthday something, and she'd given everyone, the opportunity to, say when they're free and whatnot. And basically, everyone just kind of didn't show up.
Yeah.
Damn. Everyone,
That's
like,
it.
not a single person.
Didn't show up. There was maybe the one or two that apparently said, "Hey, I won't be able to make it," but majority of them,
Nothing.
Just didn't say anything.
nothing.
I've seen it. Why do people do that?
Yeah,
weird,
say
If somebody
something.
invites you to a
Weird,
birthday,
bro.
why would you not send
Just
a
say,
message
yeah,
and
like,
say I'm not coming?
Bro.
It doesn't take.
Just
a
say, oh
lot.
yeah, I can't step.
Not even just birthdays, but anything we're doing. Like we recently had our housewarming.
Yeah.
And it's like, not to draw anyone out, but not saying
to,
anything.
but- yeah.
Just say something. Just say you can't make it.
Then
Like, it's
we
not
know,
like
okay, that's fine. Don't worry. No one's gonna beat you up. Like, just say.
It's just nice for someone to
How
say
can
it,
someone
but-
host a birthday? And do you know what? I feel like people don't understand that someone will be planning a birthday, telling the restaurant this many chairs,
Yeah.
and they're getting ready. At least if they know that nobody's coming, they can cancel these things. Bro, why would you not
Why
say
would you not?
anything? Just say like, oh, like.
So were you agreeing with her and saying like that was valid?
Not to say that was valid. Obviously, I do feel like I love the fact that she put herself first
Yeah.
because some things are big mini pictures for the big picture.
Yeah.
I believe like if they can do that now, your wedding day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like when I look at small things that are done in like friendships, this can eventually domino effect into something worse.
Yeah.
So that's when
100%.
that's how I've been trying to picture things. Because we're getting older.
Yeah.
So we actually have to look at the bigger picture. When our teachers used to say, look at the bigger picture. Your
Actually look at
GCSE.
it.
Yeah.
You'll be year 6 and they're telling you about GCSE.
Yeah.
You just sat your sats.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts, facts.
But now growing up, I'm understanding what they mean by the bigger picture. Like,
Yeah.
this is just, like, when people say mountain of a molehill or whatever,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is just the
speck.
grain, the
Yeah.
speck
Yeah.
of
Facts.
how big it can get
Yeah.
if you allow it to. So had she continued to be friends with those people,
It could get mad.
yeah, it could have got worse. It could have been something so much deeper that, she wouldn't have been able to even tell her story. Maybe I don't know, but it's
Yeah.
like when I take that into account. Of course, sometimes these things can be hysterical. Like maybe you didn't have to cut everybody off, but I also do feel like growing up, you need to stop explaining yourself. Because I was speaking to my hairstylist yesterday, and we were talking about boys that we initially like. For myself, or for example, if I was to ever date, and a boy ever did me dirty, if I was to ever start dating, I would not want to. I would not want to explain to them
what they've done.
I thought I was tweaking. I thought I was tweaking. I was like, yo, she trying to do her that thing. Is she trying to do her that thing on cam, bro? Auntie and that people. I promise.
I'm not.
You would appreciate that shout.
And I was just like,
We have to wrap up. We have to wrap up. Yo, by the way, we have to wrap up.
No,
still
but yeah,
soon.
like, so it's just a case of like, I don't want to explain myself to grown people anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can give them grace, but explaining yourself,
Yeah.
it's long.
I think like the friendships, it's important to communicate. Sometimes you can save a lot of things with communication and just like
Yeah,
talking
it's
to them
true.
and but I don't know. I hope that guys actually keep sending through your dilemmas. Actually, keep sending them.
keep
I know that
sending them.
people were sending them on their fake account, so it's okay. Like, literally do whatever. We do put up a link, an anonymous link for you guys to put your dilemmas. So if you actually have any questions or need advice in the future, let us know, because I feel like we've got a little bit of life experience.
Yes.
23 years to be
Yeah,
exact.
yeah.
So we could actually give
Some have
30
more.
for some minute. But
And you know, when you said 23, I knew. I was like, I'm getting drawn up. Bro, I can feel it, bro. I don't
You
know.
can feel it
I
coming
know
in.
you. I know you lot. So like, I know
every
the
single
build up.
time.
Like,
You know
I
when it's
know the
coming,
build-up,
Mom.
But yeah,
I don't like being predictable. I might just call you randomly next to you, bro. Call you,
Yeah.
put.
But yeah, now guys, when you do send your dilemmas, please like let it be something that's interesting. Man.
Yeah,
None of
yeah.
this like, oh, what do you think about girlfriends that
Yeah,
cheat?
bro,
No,
come
we're not
on.
trying to
No.
talk about that.
Talk
bro.
about stuff that you actually need
That's
advice or no,
important.
you don't
And
know
you
what to do.
Honestly, one time we're gonna sit on this podcast and talk about the journey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how we got it
Yeah.
individually, and then now onto this
Yeah,
podcast in
yeah.
detail. Because I
Yeah.
feel like there's one topic that we need to genuinely make a stand on is Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
You lot will hear
Right?
about this. We're not shy
All
about
day.
it. You will hear about it, bro.
Yeah.
And we're going to dedicate a whole ep to that, bro.
Yeah.
The journey,
Absolutely.
our lives as Christians and how
Yeah.
we're going to
Yeah.
essentially make ourselves different. What was
Yeah.
the word that...
Set apart.
Yeah, how we're going to
Set
set
apart,
ourselves apart.
yeah.
Because this podcast, again, like, we're not trying to be the same.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why
Like,
I didn't give my 2 pence on the female best friend. And
Yeah.
maybe to some of you sensitive viewers, you would have thought I was being mean to my friends. I wasn't being mean to them, but that's just to cut that off because enough of that. This female best friend thing, 2016, babe. I've got nothing to do with it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't have a female
Yeah.
best friend. I don't.
male best friend.
Male, female,
Yeah.
G, cat, dog. Listen,
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
let's
man.
just grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're grown.
100%.
We don't need to keep
To be
tapping
fair,
into
obviously
those
the dilemma, I think the person
Yeah,
was young in
it
it.
tapped into that, but I just
obviously,
feel like
when
I
you
would've
get
been
to a,
dragging it,
yeah,
you
so when
know?
you get to a certain age, I can't like, bro.
Yeah.
Let's be
it's-
serious.
Yeah, when it
Yeah.
gets to a certain age, because we're all adults, and I don't know who it was that said something about, oh, does your dad have a best friend?
Yeah, relax.
Like, bro, shush.
No, and we are trying to stay away from the plantain topics,
Man,
innit? Like, we ain't trying to go
really
down
are,
that
we
route.
really are.
We're
But-
not trying to run that.
But yeah,
Should we
alright,
wrap
cool.
it up?
Yeah, man.
But anyways,
Wrapping it up already?
Yes.
yeah, I know that flew so fast.
Yeah.
Oh!
Damn. Yeah. Okay,
Damn,
so
all right,
What are we
anyways.
grateful for? Quickly.
Grateful,
Quick.
Jesus Christ,
Jesus Christ.
everybody, my family,
Yeah.
Bro.
supporters,
Bro.
bro, just the overtime, shout out, Chase,
Love
for
you,
staying
Chase.
overtime.
Appreciate
Thank you,
it,
Chase,
man.
for your time.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
But
Anything specific, or
No,
we all gonna
obviously,
say
shout out
family?
to you guys.
Yeah,
we
shout
are
out.
live.
We are live.
Make sure you tune into the next episode.
Episode.
And
Yeah,
keep
man.
your L's up, man.
Keep your
Yeah,
hands
man.
up. Thank you,
Yeah.
Laivers. Shout out.
Bow, bow, bow.